Hey Algebra 1 students, this is Mr. Wilsey, and as promised I am going to make a short video here in which I get you started on the point slope homework. So the first thing that you'll need to do in preparation for this homework is to write down point slope form. So up here at the top right, point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times in parentheses x minus x1. Okay? And then remember that the three things that you're going to be replacing in this point slope form is going to be x1 and y1. So that is the coordinates of any point on the line. And then you're also going to be replacing the slope right here. So let's just get started using this point slope form with the first problem here. So we are asked to write the equation in point slope form of the line passing through this point, and the line has this slope. Alright, so easy enough. We just plug in these numbers into point slope form up here. So I'm literally just going to take all of this and copy paste it down below. Okay, so here's point slope form. Now let's see here. Y stays the way it is because it's a variable, minus a negative 4, so that becomes plus 4, equals m, which is the slope, 6 times in parentheses x stays the way it is because it's a variable, minus x1, which is 3, goes right here. Perfect. So that's it. So this right here is the equation of the line in point slope form. Now the next thing that I want you to do is to now write this equation in slope-intercept form. Now that means solve for y. Remember, slope-intercept form looks like this. Y equals m times x plus b. Okay? The slope is going to be the same slope that you see in point slope form, but the y-intercept is going to be a number that just pops out of the equation after you solve it for y. Okay? So just to give you a head start on that, remember that whenever you start with point slope form, there's usually going to be two steps to solving it for y. First step, distribute the slope into the parentheses, and then the second step is going to be to move this number over to the right side of the equation. Okay, so there's two steps there, and your final result will look like y equals something. And inside that box there's going to be an x. Okay, so that's what all of these first problems should look like. Now for these problems, 8 and 9, you are not given the slope. You have to find the slope. Okay, so remember that you have to calculate the slope first using the y coordinates divided by the x coordinates. Once you have the slope, then you finish this the same exact way that you started the problems at the very beginning. Okay, you're going to take the number that you get for the slope and you're going to plug it in right here, and then you're going to plug in either point in for y1 and x1. All right, so I hope that explanation helped you a little bit, and get started.